Play Now on line 30 sends this clip in from, well, Play Now Online figures. And LeBron James figures to order a 2-for-1.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson, the foundational pieces, looking to set the tone as they get pumped up before the tip-off against the Celtics. Grizzlies, Celtics, tip-off right after this. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And how about we check the numbers for Steven Adams?
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Williams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Hey, Steve, when we get into the later stages of the season, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Kevin, the reason why, there's a lot of knowledge on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Jackson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Jackson drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Tatum no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Driving to the basket. Over Tatum. Williams gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the basket by Tatum.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
And he goes big with the top right over Ja Morant.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Horford. Here's Williams into the lane. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Smart against Morant. And Adams kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Horford against Williams. Horford no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
They have absolutely locked down the opposition during the last 10 games. If they keep up the good work, it will force other teams to change their game plan.
Payne with the bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Unloads from 13. The rebound by the Celtics. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They did a phenomenal job putting that game out of reach. They really know how to put teams away.
Here's Payne. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Smart. Offline with the baseline jumper. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Spurs. And stolen by Williams. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team. Some numbers for Ja Morant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging 30 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here's Morant. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Williams, here we go, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a 6th sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Will it go? Hands it from downtown.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Passes it to Bane. Here's Adams. Up top, Morant. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Boston. They get a hand on it. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
A moment here to see the numbers for Marcus Smart. 5th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. On defense, the Celtics leading by 12. Bane passes to Morant.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Remains Boston ball.
Kyle Anderson is checked in for Adams.
Kyle Anderson.
Williams for 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Poked loose and stolen by Tatum. And yes, it's good. Tatum's got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
He's checked in for Smart. The Grizzlies also changing it up. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Jones subbed in for Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Knocked away. Over Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in.
Find the lane.
shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Melton. He had 15 points last outing. Shoots. Konchar pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Melton, no good.
Made for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Tries again, and the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 14 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams against Jones. And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Goes up the baseline. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Williams. And that's 13 points for Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Anderson against Horford. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
Tillman.
Here's Jones. Last time out he had 13 points. Off the left rim and out. Boston leading by 23. Here's Horford. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Anderson wide open. Sinks the triple.
And you see Anderson each year becoming a little more consistent from distance.
It's stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Melton. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Brown. They get it back. There's Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Konchar. It's the rebound. And another shot. That shot misses. And it's Boston the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Williams, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Konchar. Misses the 3.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Jaylen Brown. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Conjaw. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Anderson. 9-point game his last outing. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's White. Goes back up. Brown. Fast break Memphis. Anderson with the ball. Williams with the block. Here's White. Got a piece of it. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist.
Melton's got his second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Here's Tice. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the paint, here's Melton. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Yep, that one goes in there.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Melton. And he's good on the three ball. Melton's got 8.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Driving the lane. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Here's Melton. Daniel Tice out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Jayson Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Anderson. The 9-foot shot, and that comes off the assist by Jones. He has 5. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside, in a lot of people's view, remains. David, thanks.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Jones after the basket by Boston. No good from Clark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Williams. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Kyle Anderson. Baines checked in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Now here's Morant. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Count it.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 15. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Smart. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Left side, Adams. Smart against Morant. From down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Kicks it to Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And that one, good.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
For Memphis, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Poked away. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And it's blocked. Tatum down low. He's covered by Clark. And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Morant gets to Adams. Lock at 6. On up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Assisted.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Not the kind of aggressive aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one's good. Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Count that one. Tice has got his third basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Jayson Tatum. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Here's Williams. He has 5. Adams outside. Just 4 to shoot. Payne for 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tice passes to Brown. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Williams looking around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Brown. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right island and down. Brown's got 16.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Down low, here's Williams. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Smart. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
It took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Morant passes to Payne. Brown against Williams. He dishes it to Jackson. Here's Payne. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Smart goes in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
The pass to Payne. And Brown over to help. Outside Williams. And he drives in. It's stolen by Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Shoots over Morant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Offensive rebound. Tice. And the rejection by Jackson. And Memphis turns it over again.
Boston ball.
Boston making a switch here. Mike's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Adams. And Conchar subbed in for Payne. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 16-point lead. And they pick up 2. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, Derek White has a nice all-around game. Can put the ball on the floor and play through contact.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Anderson slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Tipped away. Williams passes to Concho. Back to Williams. Anderson outside. Jackson with it. Picked up by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Memphis has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Williams dishes to Jackson. Offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Horford. And they'll keep possession. Goes up again. Anderson trying to free himself up. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 18 points for Jaylen Brown.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams can't hit. 1:30 left now here in the second. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Celtics shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. And for Memphis, they're shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 17 points in the game.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Conchar, the pass to Jackson. Offline with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. Williams passes to Concho. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Horford, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 17. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it back, and Anderson gets it to go.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Driving inside, and he banks in the layup. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Anderson at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. and he can't hit the second. Williams scanning the floor. And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jayson Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see him go in early. It's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Jayson Tatum in the first half. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and also 3 steals. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Bane in at the 2.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Passes to Bane. Now here's Jackson. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Williams. 14 points for Marcus Smart.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 23 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Williams is checked in for Memphis.
Ziaire Williams.
Here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Williams. At the elbow, it's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Bane following the bucket by the Celtics. Williams passes to Bane. Back to Williams. Now the pass to Bane. clock at 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williams passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Assisted by
another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
It's Brown with the drive.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Bain. Great D that time from Tatum.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Here's Horford, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the time.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Al Horford drops them both. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Here's Adams. Got a piece of it and stolen by Williams. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown trying to free himself up, and he gets it to go.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Morant passes to Williams. Knocks it loose. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Celtics on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Williams kicks to Morant to stop the run. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Williams gets the bucket.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
From 15 feet away, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Bain. Here he goes. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Williams against Tatum. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Smart, and there's the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. That one off the back iron and out. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Morant against Williams. Morant passes to Adams. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Fires from 18, and it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shoots from 12, and it's Morant missing. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. The Grizzlies also making a change. Melton's checked in. Here's Tatum. Nice form on the 20-footer. Tatum's got 33 points.
The quick thinking of Tatum, you have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Melton's got 12 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Melton finds Adams. Launches a 3. And they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Melton, the bounce pass. Morant with a wide open look. Drops one in from the wing. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the field. Passes it to Melton. Here's Bane. He's got 7. Morant outside. Fires from the line. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Here's Conchar. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. That's short off the rim. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's White. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Playing under control as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Celtics, Derek White. At the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for White.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend.
Now here's Anderson. 13 points in the game. It's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. You can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Here's Melton. And the 3 ball is good.
Melton's
got 17.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's
a solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for White.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Melton passes to Tillman. Rebound Boston. Tice has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jumper for 2. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Conchar. Memphis moving it around. Jones, no luck.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Williams. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Tillman. That's tipped and stolen by White. Shoots over Melton, and a little luck that time, but it drops. White's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
Williams against Jones. From past the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Daniel Tice at the line, shooting 1.
That's good from Tice. And here's Jones. The 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Celtics shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. They've got Neesmith, and it's Cornette in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Drives to the hoop, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
And one of the best in the business, absolutely. The Grizzlies shooting well. They're at 45%. Culver with it. And there's the pass to Jackson. Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Nesmith. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
So it's the Celtics now, following the miss by Jarrett Culver. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Fitz. Here's Cornette, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Culver. After the basket by Boston. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. That one wide left.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. High, arcing shot. Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Pritchard. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. At the elbow, it's Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Cornette. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from 14. And the jumper falls for him.
This is something Jackson's worked on. His jump shot inside the arc.
Pulls it up. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jones in the post. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Now here's Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
How about the force there from Culver, making sure to finish with power, leaving no doubt with that finish.
They get the rebound. Good on the shot.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Conchar, good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Baseline jumper. Fitz. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Jones. There's the dish to Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him
shooting for
those
calls. Brandon Clark, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Pritchard. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Conchar, good.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Here's Neesmith. Takes it inside. The second chance effort. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
It's Clark with the rebound. Swiped away. Here's Conchar. Aldama. It's blocked, and they get it back. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics.
Marcus Smart's check in for the Celtics.
Marcus Smart.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Cornette. The fader. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Culver. Here's Jones. Out of hand on it. Now here's Neesmith. Defense is right there from 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The shot by Culver. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Culver.
And looking good there from distance. Culver fundamentally sound with his jumper.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bobbed up there for Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. To the middle to stop the drought. 2 points. That one goes.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Aldama, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Here's Smart with the putback. It's good on the putback. Neesmith has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Conchar. And the basket is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Cornette. They get it back. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. The Grizzlies shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. The shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Smart. Boston again missing. Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Jones looking for an opening. Takes it off the glass.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Smart misses. Memphis with the ball. To the inside. And the basket by Jones.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, Chaz.
Looking to get it going. Second shot opportunity. And Cornette gets it to go.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Cornette's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Kept alive. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And here's Culver. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Memphis has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Morant, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Jayson Tatum.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And so it's Memphis with it. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Bane, that one doesn't drop. White with the defensive effort. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Rebound by Williams. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. To the middle, here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Williams is right there.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Jackson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
And the Celtics with possession here. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.